Hi, I'm David Friesen, physiotherapist at Propel Physiotherapy. With the amount of typing and texting we do these days, there's no wonder there are a lot of wrist, hand, and forearm injuries and pain in the office setting. Whether it's just tightness in your forearms from a lot of typing all day, or something more severe like carpal tunnel syndrome, we could all benefit from wrist and forearm stretching. Today I'm going to take you through some exercises to reduce the tension in your wrists and your forearms. To get started, we're just going to do a couple of warm-ups. First, we're going to stand or sit with our arms at 90 degrees, shoulders back, and we're just going to do a couple wrist circles. Okay, so just kind of take a moment to feel if there's any tension in your wrist joints or your muscles surrounding your wrists. Then you're going to go in the opposite direction, going out, away from each other, about 5 times each direction. Perfect. Next, you're going to warm up the fingers. So you're going to stretch them out as far as possible, and then make a fist. Okay? Getting the blood flowing to the muscles in the forearm and the hands, and the muscles around the wrist. Okay? A couple more times, out as far as possible, and then making a fist. Next, we're going to move on to a stretch for the forearm muscles, the muscles that we use for a lot of the typing and kind of other hand activities we do throughout the day. So for this one, we're going to call it a prayer stretch. So you can place your hands together in front of your chest, shoulders back, and then you're slowly going to lower your hands towards your stomach, trying to keep your hands together throughout the entire stretch. Once you feel a stretch, you're going to hold that position for 20 to 30 seconds. So for this one, you should be feeling the stretch down through the underside of your forearm. If the stretch is a little bit too intense on your wrist or forearm, you can just back off, bring it up a little higher. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, try to keep your hands together and push down even further. Next up, a little bit more intense stretch we're going to do at the desk. So if you're sitting, stand up. We're going to place our hands on the table in front of us. Okay, so for the first part of the stretch, you're going to place your hands facing back towards you. Here, I'll move over a little bit so you can see a little bit better. But basically, my fingers are going back towards me. And then to increase the intensity of the stretch, you're just going to lean your body backwards. So you should be feeling a nice intense stretch down through the front side of your forearm. In this position, you might be feeling a little bit on the front side of your wrist as well. Again, you're going to hold this stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. And if you need to back off, you can come forward a little bit. If you want to increase the stretch, just keep going back. To reverse that stretch, or to get the other side of the forearm, the wrist extensors this time, we're going to place the front of your hands on the desk. Again, fingers facing back towards you. And then you're going to lean back away from your wrists, increasing the intensity as you do so. So you're going to start in this position, lean back until you feel a nice forearm stretch along your wrist extensors, and then hold that for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, to get the most benefit out of these stretches, you're going to do that 3 to 4 times throughout the day, or whenever you're feeling kind of some tension building up through the wrist or forearms. That's it for today. I will be back with another stretch break next month. In the meantime, if you have any other questions about these exercises or stretches, or any questions about your work posture, your desk setup, or your health concerns in general, feel free to email me. It's david@propelphysiotherapy.com. All right, that's it for today. Until next time, have a great day.